Welcome to Voodoo RL Season 2.
Hey, what up, guys? You're here with Bear and Odd Phantom. This is Season 2. We're so excited to bring it back to you guys.
I know, a long time that we haven't been on the podcast, or we've been pretty much just BSing around, guys. Honestly, I know we said we're gonna bring you some paranormal stuff, and we promised that we're gonna be better on
Season 2 is gonna be much better. We have a lot of new content. We're gonna be We have a new area.
Yeah, we got a new location to do a podcast without like any disturbances.
So hopefully everything works out for us, and we're trying to be here every single Sunday.
Yeah, so let's get this going, guys.
So I'm pretty sure you guys been wondering where we've been at. Probably not, but because we don't have that many followers.
It's like the 36, but only 2 listen to us.
Yeah.
So it's okay. I mean, we're
to the 2 people listening to us. Hi guys.
Yeah,
how you guys doing?
How you doing? Hi mom. Hi dad. Yeah.
Damn,
so
we snooped that low.
I know, right? Just mom and dad listening to us.
Yeah,
It's okay. Hey,
that's sad.
I mean, at least we have some fans.
That's true.
Yeah, but
So would you want to start off with what would we be bringing in this season?
Yeah. What is it? So I mean, obviously we've tried to incorporate. Guys, with the paranormal, we do everything UFOs, all that kind of stuff. But we also like to bring some like informative things. So we're gonna bring up like do have a conversation about murders, and there's this new one that I want to do. I was talking to my brother. It's called the Smiley Face Killers. There was like a little like documentary series that they did. Pretty much it was like a series of murders between 1998 and 2008. So there was like a 10-year span, but it wasn't in just one area. It was in different areas in the country. So yeah, we're gonna bring that up. What are we gonna do? One on Unit 731. That should be next Sunday. The podcast should be next Sunday for Unit
next Sunday. Well, we were gonna do it this Sunday, but in all reality,
things came up. We weren't prepared, and it's like it's very informative, and it's
there's a lot. There's a lot in there.
It's a page of in history, so we don't want to get it wrong.
And not only in history, it has to do. This is how, in the thing it was saying that this is how the U.S. got their biological warfare that they still have to this day in by Washington D.C. And it's, and just it's kind of atrocious at the way that the United States got what they got, and you know what I mean, and got the biological war. I mean the biological weapons that we use. Nowadays,
I mean, we don't really use the biological weapons, but yeah, that's what happened. Like
they have them, and they have like you know what I mean. They have all the notes and everything, so they're there and they're ready to be used. You know what I mean? Excuse me, guys. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna bring to you guys a lot of topics. Like as you can tell, too, we got a new logo as well. So that's pretty dope, honestly. We worked on it really hard, to get the right person to do this logo.
You want to give him a shout out?
So I honestly don't know his name. He's on Fiverr.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, when we find his name, we'll give him a shout out.
Yeah, we'll give him a shout out. But yeah, it wasn't for free, so this is not like a freaking
he didn't
a sponsor or something like that.
Yeah.
But what is it? Yeah, he did it for us, and that's me and my brother right there. If you guys seen like our first introduction video, you'll know that that's me and him.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, so I'm on the right. The one on the beard is Bear. I'm Odd Phantom, the one with no beard.
Yeah, no beard gang up in here.
Yeah, no beard gang up in this. So, but yeah, so what is it? We're gonna bring to you different topics and stuff. And
also, too, we do have a Facebook. We do have a Twitter. So. If you guys want to tweet at us, any type of topic,
any topic that you guys are too lazy to research, we'll do it for you, and we'll pretty much bring out a podcast, talking about it.
No, and then also too, if you guys feel like something happened to you, you want to come on and tell us, hey, this is my story.
I know, paranormal experiences. We can we can read out what you.
Yeah, you can send us in stories.
Send us in stories and stuff like that. It'd be nice, so like that we can incorporate it in our podcast and talk about it and stuff, and it'd be good to
Yeah, you can look it up on
Yeah, or you
Facebook
got a
or
conspiracy
Twitter.
that you want to throw at us, like we can discuss it, anything like that.
Or if you want to also too, if you want to say, hey, what do you guys think about this? You know what I mean? We can let you know our thoughts and the way we stand. You know what I mean? If let's say nobody in your household or people think you're crazy or whatever, we can always come and talk to you about it. Stuff like that.
yeah, I don't know about doing paranormal investigations, but we'll talk to you.
Why not?
Yeah.
Fool, you went on a paranormal experience up in
Yeah, but
Vegas.
honestly though, like when I went to for that paranormal experience, I didn't feel anything. I maybe because
you did. Don't even
No,
lie.
I didn't.
No, you told me that when you were taking.
I was a little creeped out because when I went to go take a one in the restroom,
Yeah.
I felt like something was behind me, and then but I was drinking too, So
That has nothing to do with it.
yeah, the alcohol doesn't make you more perceptive to the paranormal, okay? So
Exactly. So
it doesn't. I said so. That's what I'm saying. Like it makes it seem like people won't believe you if you're drinking and stuff.
Well, if you were drinking, right? Did it really happen?
I know that's what I'm saying.
Nah, but dude, it's like everything. You know what I mean? You have to. Like we talked about in season 1. Not everybody believes. Me and Out Phantom we're born and raised Catholic. We're supposed to not believe in stuff like that. We're supposed to believe in this, but things have happened to us. You know what I mean? So it's like, well,
Yeah,
maybe mostly me.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you saw an apparition, so that for sure, pretty scared you. Like for me, like it was just everything happened in my grandmother's house, but for me, just going in there, I would always feel like this heavy presence, like almost like a poltergeist. Like you don't want to be in there.
You know what?
Talking
about that presence.
Started again.
Yeah.
No way.
And our aunt says that it's even heavier than it was before. That she says that when she's chilling by herself, she feels like this heavy darkness, like evil presence.
Damn, that's crazy.
And you know what what the crazy part is? She said it started when one of our aunts moved in. So when one of our aunts. One of our aunts moved into the house.
Well, you know what, too, though? If you think about it, though, like, the house was holy, like, in the sense of, like, when my grandmother were, and my grandpa, too. But, look, when was the last time that you seen them taking him to church?
Well,
if you think about it, like...
Well, hold on, wait. Let me stop you right there real quick.
Right there, buddy.
Yeah, hold it back. Hold
it there, buckaroo.
So, this is one of the conversations that I always get into, like, an argument with my mom, is that you don't always have to go to church to believe in something or to have a holy presence in your home or in your life. You know what I mean? If you believe in something, bigger than you, something that you believe in, as long as you believe in it, they're always going to watch. Now, at the end of the day, there are some things that follow certain people around due to, so much negative energy, so a lot of it can contribute to a bunch of things.
Yeah, but if you think about, okay, so look.
All right, dude, I'm not going to lie. The sun getting covered by that cloud just scared the shit out of me. Nah, this room got dark.
I can turn the light on if you want. But no.
Yeah, I think so.
This is my theory, okay? If you're more like, religious, like stronger belief, right?
Yeah.
If there's a demon or a bad spirit or whatever it is, they're going to do whatever they can in their power to try to turn you. They don't want the people that they already have. You get me? So like, anybody who's like holy or whatever, like they're gonna try to turn them.
Yeah.
That's my theory. Like they don't want the people that they already know that they can have. They want the people that they know that they can have. And that goes like in the daily life, and it's always been like that.
That's true, but back to the subject on hand. Yeah, so I'm kind of a little afraid to go back to the house though.
Well, I don't know. I mean, because remember what I told you? Like I used to feel a heavy presence every time I would go there, and when my grandmother passed away, it just disappeared. Like no longer there.
But she says it's back and then like a heavier like even like stronger than before. So I'm kind of a little like, do I really want to go over there?
Well, I mean, I haven't experienced anything yet, but if I do, I'm for sure not gonna go back. I'm not gonna show up and stuff. Like I'll just video chat grandpa from the phone,
Nah, dude, and then I think I got a ghost or something that's fucking with me too, dude.
You guys, I don't know because didn't you say that something happened to your wife like when she was sleeping? Like,
Oh, I know, dude.
So that's
So
what I'm
tell
saying,
me
like,
why,
this is
all
like-
right? So this is her story. I obviously, I wasn't awake during the time, you know what I mean? So, but she says that she turned around we were laying in bed, she turned around to hug me, and then that somebody touched her butt.
I love that. Like, out of everything to get touched, like it was probably you when you were sleeping. You know?
Nah, it wasn't, cause her butt was facing away from me, so it wasn't me. But yeah, she got creeped out.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like instances when I've been here in my new apartment.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, like, what is it? Just I always like go to it like, oh, it's the wind or it's this or that, because I mean,
it ain't the wind, buddy.
I
I can tell you
I'm by
that.
myself, so I gotta
It ain't the wind.
I
buddy.
gotta like imagine, like, so there was like I mean, it could be nothing, guys, maybe it's just me, like, imagine things. But so I came home from the gym, and I normally get undressed to go shower, and then I hear like this noise, like on the coming from the kitchen side, right? It's all dark right there. The only light that's on is the pretty much my room, my bedroom. That's the only light that's on. So I'm telling you, it's like 9-10 o'clock at night. So like it's very pitch black in my my living room. So I hear like this noise, but I know like we have some birds. So I don't know if they were the ones making the noise, but it kind of sounded like different. You get me? Like it didn't sound like it was them, because like we kind of cover them with the little bad guys so it won't get messy. So that's what I try to mean by them. Like, they kind of mess with the bag. Sometimes they kind of pull it or whatever.
It wasn't them, buddy.
But so like I'm like, damn, like I gotta go check though.
Yeah.
Because you like your instincts like kind of like, okay,
that's how people die.
I know, but like your instincts are like it's telling you have to go check it out. So I went and go check it out. I turned on the lights, and it was it was nothing. So
just see the videos of like when the darkness is chasing you, turning off all the lights.
Oh yeah, when you're running and stuff. Like, it's like, oh, I just made it.
That's how it is.
That's what I used to do. Like I would be scared of the dark. Like, so I would like turn off the light and then run all the way to my bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, the light was the barrier, I guess you would say. But yeah, that was the only thing. And then also too, like, we had some doors slam right here. One in my bedroom. Like, but this
it was a wind, right?
No, but this one there was no wind, bro. I'm talking about like me and my wife were cleaning the room, and you just see the door slam shut. And I'm telling you, like it would be different if we had it like slightly opened, and the wind blew from this side and it opened it. But this little thing, like it looked like it just got pulled closed. Yeah, the little ting is like it looked like it just got pulled closed,
I feel you.
But I mean, I stay here by myself, so I really don't, I mean, I baptized this mofo. Like I brought my mom to baptize his house, so it should be fine. But I told my wife, what if we trap the demon in here? I was like, what if we trapped it in here? Then we're done. We gotta move out. Yeah. I was like, what if we put the barrier so that I thought the barrier was it for them to come in, but what if we put the barrier so they can't go out? See, they're trapped in here with us.
You know what? Well, there's a free apartment next door. You just jumping out.
I'm gonna do like the like the mobster, just do a hole and then just move into the side.
Yeah, without them knowing.
Yeah, without them knowing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what is it? One of the things we wanted to kind of bring up was the new coronavirus. I know there's a lot of people that died, and unfortunately, RIP to them, and condolences to the families and stuff. But we kind of want to get into we
have our own ideas.
Yeah, we kind of want to get into the topic of like, was it an biologically made? Because there was there was a article stating that there was this I guess company working on the H1N1 virus. And they so like from my understanding, like these all are airborne, so how are you gonna contain, how are you gonna contain it, in
there's a couple of things
in a lab
throw out there. Number one, when you send me that article about the Resident Evil looking like the raccoon, the Umbrella City, the Umbrella Corporation, and then the lab that's in was it China or?
It was in China, but
China
I forgot the city, the Wuhan or something.
Yeah, that's in China. They look exactly like Umbrella Corporation.
It was a laboratory that was right next to it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And so apparently, like that laboratory is like where they do like research and stuff like that.
And then like we go back to the same thing. like our fandom was saying, these things are airborne. Why you gonna be working with something that's airborne? And you know what I mean. So I'm thinking is that they released it on purpose, but no, they were trying to release it on purpose. But I think it accidentally got
No.
out on them.
See, I don't think it was that. For me, it's like scientists don't understand in the sense of like they just want to learn. You know what I'm saying? So obviously when you're learning with something dangerous, right? Not only that, but when you mess with it, you know, the DNA of it or whatever, that's when they create new stuff. Like, you know, they create
Yes, but
new
remember too.
diseases.
Remember what we were saying too is that there's a lot of stuff that's frozen in the polar ice caps that we don't know about, diseases, you know, new bacteria, shit like that. All that shit's getting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was talking to you about. Like all these, like, you know, like even like what if there was like, you know, like insects or, you know, things like that were just like frozen, you know, in time, you know, like mosquitoes. You know, like what if these mosquitoes were able to, like, you know, live from that and then, you know, come, you know, what diseases do they carry or had in them,
either way,
you know?
I think that they did it, that they were trying to release it somewhere else, not in China,
And then
and
they got it.
unfortunately, I guess when they tried to like either package it or put it somewhere,
It's a new world order, man.
I think that's where they
it's
messed up.
It's population control right now. I think like that's
Or
what they're doing.
That's another one that I was thinking about. Is that you got to remember China is really overpopulated. All the cities
Well, they have over 1 billion people, if I'm not mistaken.
So-
If I'm not mistaken, I think the two most populated, I think, is China and India, because India has 1 billion people too.
exactly. So what I'm thinking is either
That's
It
big
was-
fox, man.
it was either they did it accidentally and they were trying to release they're trying to release it somewhere else, or like you're saying, I that's one of the ones that I strongly believe too.
Population control, dude.
I think it's population control, because if you look at it, you know, just like I was telling you, you know, not that long ago, is that how what's that dude in the wheelchair name?
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, you know how remember he was saying
I
that
like, I love you. Like, who's that dude? Wheelchairs, like 1 million people in wheelchairs.
the one that says I am not a robot.
Yeah, that's messed up, dude. He couldn't talk, dog.
I'm sorry.
Because of his fucking disease, dude.
All right. Anyways, he says that, you know, if we didn't do something, you know, within, you know, a couple of, you know, 10, 20 years, that we were gonna end up killing ourselves because we were overpopulating the earth. So you figure
Yeah, but you know, he also threw a party for time travelers and nobody showed up.
it's because they were too far in time, dog. No, but see.
Hold on. Before so talking about time, with time travel, right? So apparently they said,
Dude,
hold on.
good thing you brought up. Wait.
I started.
I know you did,
started,
but
I
let me tell you
started.
this. Did you know, right? So I don't know if you knew this. Maybe you were gonna say it or not, but this shit blew my mind the other day. Did you know that Tesla said he invented a time travel machine, right? And all the blueprints and notes that he received, he gave them to Donald Trump's uncle. And Donald Trump's uncle, I forgot his name. I think it was J something Trump. So Donald Trump's uncle had all the plans to the time machine that Tesla had when Tesla built it. He got all the everything, and him and Donald Trump were really tight. And they're saying that Donald Trump's son, and his uncle are time travelers. Did you know that?
You're way off, bro. I wasn't even gonna say anything like that. I was gonna say something actual informative as far as time travel goes.
No, but did you know that though?
Okay, hold on. No, I didn't know that, and I've never seen an article. I never heard of that.
Dude, I would
Link that in the Voodoo video,
will.
so people can look at it. Because then I don't think they're gonna believe you.
But
But okay, this is what I was gonna say about time travel. So apparently they're saying that if you create a time machine today, saying today, the
Yeah.
24th, the time machine has been. I mean, the 23rd the time machine has been created. Okay, this time machine that's created today, you can't go back in the past. You can't go back in the past. You can only go forward to the future. And then when you want to go back to the past, you can only go back to the past to the day it was made.
But
So there's no backwards
They
travel.
also say-
It's always forward.
yeah, but they also say you can go so forward in time that you end up in the past.
Okay, who said that? Was it like Back to the Future?
No, for real.
I've never heard that, but I've for sure heard that. Like, they were talking like if you create a pretty much a time machine today, you could only go back to today. So you can go to you can move forward in time in the future, but you can only go back until today. So yeah, so you can't go back and murder Hitler pretty much, and then before he became a fucking a bastard. what other words can I say? But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting that you can only go back as today. But I mean, I never heard that theory about Trump, and I heard I remember seeing something shared on Facebook about his son.
Yeah,
something about his son. That's
but I'll link it in the thing. So I forgot what I was doing, and then I don't know where it just popped out.
Like looking up Trump stuff.
No. No, I was on YouTube watching videos, and then all of a sudden it pops out on my feed. So it's a guy explaining, Tesla's time travel and stuff like that. So he starts saying that all the research that Tesla had on a time travel machine that he actually built was bought by Donald Trump's uncle. His uncle, up until his death, had all that information, all the blueprints, all the plans, everything that Tesla came up with on his time, that his uncle had.
Oh, hold on. You're confusing me. You're talking about Nikola Tesla? Or are you talking about the new dude Tesla that has a company Tesla?
No. The old guy, the one that invented Tesla.
Okay. No, he didn't invent Tesla, stupid.
Well, the dude's name's Tesla.
Yeah, Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
He invented electricity.
Yes. And then he says...
Okay, you have me straight confused. I thought you were talking about the guy that owns Tesla, the company right now with the electrical cars, dog.
No.
Oh, my God. I'm over here like, what the fuck is going on? How did he just die? He's alive. I was like...
No.
Okay, so say his name. Nikolai Tesla.
Nikolai Tesla.
Yes.
It said that in his time, he invented a time machine.
Okay.
He had all the blueprints, all the information, right?
But he was killed, right?
Yeah, okay. But hold on. So, when he died, all that information was given or bought, I don't remember if it was bought or given, to Donald Trump's uncle. Donald Trump's uncle and Donald Trump were really close. Like, they were buddy up until his uncle's death. When his uncles died, and I believe also, too, if I'm not mistaken, his uncle got killed, all that went to Donald Trump.
Allegedly.
Assassinated. So, all that information went to Donald Trump. So... From what that guy was saying, is that he's the one that has all that time travel information. And to me, that shit, like, it kind of like threw me off, because you know how we were talking about that thing you saw on Facebook about how his son is a time traveler,
something like that. It was something in the long,
and I put,
but it was on Facebook though, so who believes Facebook?
No. But also too, there is a book that's called Barnum Trump or something like that, and on that book it has a picture of how Donald Trump's son looks. Obviously, we're big conspiracy theorists, so
we're going into the hole right now, bro. We're going down the rabbit hole.
And I also have to keep a clear mind that I know that sometimes relatives, you know what I mean, even if so far apart in the sense of years, sometimes one relative looks like another relative, and it can be 200 years apart. You know what I mean? It's just like a great grandfather looks like, like your son. So I get that part as well. You know what I mean? But it's just kind of like in our world.
I have to look into that, because I haven't seen anything as far as that goes. Like, like time traveling.
Dude, I will link everything.
Yeah, link it in the description.
And I'll send it to you.
Drop it down in the link below.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, and this is I'm getting into another thing.
Oh my God,
this is why
you're going down the rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah, I'm in there.
You're down the rabbit hole, buddy.
That's it, dude. This is where I tell you that the government listens to everything or sees everything we're doing.
I've been telling you that.
No. Yeah. But at first, I didn't think I was like, I know I'm in the rabbit hole. I was cool about it. I didn't say nothing.
They were.
Dude, the other day we were talking about, obviously, I'm getting married.
So rings started popping out or something like that, wedding dresses and shit.
Yeah, dude. Out of nowhere, rings. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, cool. I was looking through stuff. So one day, me and my fiance were having a conversation. We were talking about this creepy house up in somewhere, right? I forgot where it was at. We're talking about it out of nowhere. 3-4 different YouTube videos were popping out of that place of people researching it, people, and then I was like, I didn't think anything of it. And then as time goes by, I start paying more and more attention. Anytime you talk about something around your phone or anything that can pick up anything, it'll pop out on Facebook.
But
It'll pop out on YouTube.
So there was this video about this couple that did that they noticed that it was like doing it. I guess it was like they are listening to us.
Yeah.
But I guess in like, okay, so saying you want cat food, right? So they suggest you cat food, you know, if you're looking for cat food. But I mean, like, I get that, like, so they pretty much put out a video like there's like your phone's listening to you, and they started like, you know, like the whole day they were like, you know, we need cat food. Oh, damn, we forgot to go buy cat food. And then, you know, next thing you know, they look in their, like, you know, social areas, and there it is, cat food. Like, they're offering you cat food, bro. I was like, dude,
I'm telling you,
what
dude,
the
and
hell?
that thing, like, and like,
That's why fuck Alexa, dude. Because Alexa, like, no, they're listening to you, dude. They're listening.
you
to
know
you.
what? And it's funny because I actually want one just to fuck with it. Cause like I know one of my friends
It's like,
on
Did you buy the nuke?
no,
Did you get the uranium?
cause one of my friends
You have the FBI fuck around. Have the FBI
one of my
show up in your
Fortnite
house.
friends, his name is hopefully he doesn't mind. I don't know if he's listening, but his name's Jacob. He has an Alexa.
He does mind.
Nah, I don't think
he wants to name anonymous.
All right, Mr. Anonymous.
He's like, hold on. When you say his name, use the deep voice.
Jacob.
So
you know, like when you get on the radio station, they're like, do you want your voice hidden? And then like, you know, they change your voice to like something deep or something squeaky.
Talking about that too. I think it was funny when we were growing up when they would cover their faces like all in black, and then they would think they were deep in their voice. You'd be like, damn, who's that? But they will still show up.
No, I don't know if you remember. There was like this little it was like a toy that it was kind of like a little mic, and you can use it to change your voice. That was dope, dude. Honestly.
Okay, so but anyways, so yeah, back to the thing. So I want an Alexa just to fuck with it. Like I want to like just one day out of nowhere. You know, me and you like to shoot
But
shit.
the thing is that they're collecting data. You know, like
That's
why are they collecting
so
data
I
on
wanna
us?
be,
You know
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
be like, hey, dude, you know, we're about to go do this drug buzz. I mean, go pick up these drugs. You know,
That's what I'm saying. You fuck around and get the FBI show up at your house and shit. You know.
all
You're
over
just like, did you hide the body? You know, just like that. You know, just say stupid shit like that. Huh?
Yeah. See, like, one of the things I think that
Can you stop, please?
I'm parched. I believe that one of the big reasons why they're trying to collect data on us is they're trying to see if we. I believe they're trying to see if we can what we contribute to the like planet Earth, or like what do we throw out there.
What do you mean as far as contributing?
Like who, like if they had to choose out of 100 people who they would keep, I think that's what they're doing. That's why they're getting data. They're going to say, all right, do we actually need these people? Do we don't need these people? So if something happens, they know, all right, these people we're saving, these people we're not saving. Cause
But like, yeah, but who is gonna do that though? The government? You're saying?
yeah, because if you actually think
So you're thinking about you're thinking. I keep on saying like tings. Like so you're
Tings.
saying they're gonna bust a freaking
look,
what is
simple
it?
fact.
What is that? What was that movie? Where you had 24 hours to kill.
yeah.
Okay.
I
I forgot what it was called, but the first movie, right? So like how it began. Apparently there wasn't enough murders going around, so the government started doing actual.
No.
Yes.
Not how it
Wasn't the
started.
second one?
No. The way it started, it was because they were overpopulated, and they wanted to make crime free for 24 hours, and then that's when they involved the whole. See, everybody in the beginning of the movie, everybody was just partying, chilling, having a good time, but the actual government was the one going around killing people and killing, you know, like the rich people were killing the low society people and stuff like that to get rid of the low class, pretty much. So I'm thinking, I don't know if you remember, what was that one? I don't know if it was a video on YouTube or a TV show or one thing we talked about where you good, bro?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Remember you were saying that the FBI showed up and started yanking people out of their houses in the middle of the night? I don't remember if you told me about it or I don't remember what it was from.
Yanking people out of their houses.
Yeah. So I remember we were talking about this one time. I don't remember what it was for, but apparently that the FBI or the CIA or I don't know who the fuck, they started yanking people out of their own homes in the middle of the night, and they would disappear, and they would like they're like nobody ever heard from them again. So I think they're trying to do some shit like that.
I don't know about that. I mean, like, cause that's kind of far fetched. Like, I mean, you think like they're gonna do just mass murder? Like, I don't even think the army has enough people to go around every single house, like, you know, doing raids like that.
Okay,
That's kind of far fetched.
right. Simple fact. Have you heard what's happened to the 3,000 people that were on the cruise for the coronavirus?
Yeah, like they have them held, like, no, or something like that.
No, nobody heard of them. Family members are looking for them. Nobody's heard from them ever since they got stopped over there, and they were supposedly still on the bus.
Well, maybe they're just in quarantine and stuff. Like, who knows?
Well, that's the thing. Remember, we were talking about this whole coronavirus thing. You were saying that they were killing people.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Okay, let me get
okay,
that. Okay,
but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No. But so like there was videos and speculation. Okay, what is it that they were taking? If you like, the government was showing up to people's houses in China. This is like speculation, but these are videos that like I saw one video, but you know that this is what's going on.
You can't say videos.
So because no, I know, but the thing is that China has like a blackout, and as far as like, you know, social media, they have all that. They have all that. Yeah, they have it all blocked off, right? So they can control the media. They can control what goes in. They can control what goes out most of the time, right? So apparently, the government was sending like pretty much like soldiers or whatever into these homes, or, you know, however you want to call it, you know, apartments, whatever. So they were sending them into there, and then if you had a fever, they take you. They didn't care if, you know, you had a fever for another reason. If you have a fever, they'll take you. And apparently that where they would take them would be like a triage to supposedly to get treated, you know, for the, you know, for being sick. But they were actually just mass murdering these people, like actually just putting bullets into the head, because it was easier than to, you know, save, you know, them. So that's why apparently that the count of deaths is not what they're saying. Like, it's in the millions. That's what they're saying, but, you know, it could be BS, honestly.
Oh yeah, but then remember, we have to think about, it's like here in California. Remember, we were talking about this a while back. Is that FEMA? If FEMA, you know, says that we're in a state of emergency, the president has no more power. FEMA's, I mean,
well, if they pretty much put a state of emergency, and, you know, everybody has to be locked down pretty much.
Yeah, and then who's the one that has control?
Well,
of
the
government,
country, the government,
not the government. Remember, it was FEMA.
Oh, well, yeah, they're part of a sect of the government. So.
Yeah, but they're the ones that overthrow everything. Like, if they're the ones that have control, and they're the ones that have the last say. If
but
if
the only
the
one
president,
the president is the only one who has the authority to put martial law, though.
No. Yeah, but I'm saying, if the president were to say, "Hey, we're in a state of emergency or a national, you know, whatever emergency," that's when FEMA would take over, and you know what I mean. They will control everything. They can make whatever the fuck they want, whenever they want, and we can't do shit about it.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, but that's what I was just...
These aliens, man.
Yeah, but yeah. So like we were saying, guys, we're gonna, you know, bring you a lot of topics and stuff. But to close out the podcast, we kind of wanted to do a little thing. Pretty much well, like who
kill, marry, fuck.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why would we do that? Unless we're talking about ghosts and serial killers and stuff. But now. Like, what would like, we're pretty much gonna like pretty much break it down. Like, what would we do in the zombie apocalypse? Like, if it happened, like, boom, like, you know.
All right, if a zombie apocalypse,
so if you can bring like 10 people with you, right, in the zombie apocalypse, right?
Okay. I'm sorry to say right now, you know, this hurts me.
But I'm not one of them.
You're not one of the 10.
That's fucked up, because you're one of my fucking top 10. You know.
Well, yeah,
sure.
But the difference between me and you is that I can survive. That's why you picked me on your top 10. Now you're just like a low hanging fruit on my top 10.
Hey man, I could bring you know, positive energy. Dude. I could be the comedian for the group. You know, bring up the morals and stuff.
Nah, look, if I had to choose right now, if it just happened,
10 people, it just happens right now.
That's what I'm saying.
We're in this apartment.
Yeah.
Boom, you have 10 people. You gotta choose now.
So there's 4 of us right here right now. This is the first 4 that I would pick.
Well, obviously, I mean, we're not gonna just fucking abandon them.
Dude, let me tell you,
just get in the car. Let's leave. Let's go.
If I had to think about it,
dude, hold on. Before we finish this, like I was telling my wife, right? I was like, okay, like what would you do if we're asleep? You know, we go to sleep because we just come out of work and we wake up, and there's like literally a zombie apocalypse going on. You know, like what would you do?
Well, look,
Like,
if
she's like, I'll be creeped out. But then I was like, okay.
If
I was like,
nobody fuck with your house, fool, just stay in the house.
No, I told her, I was like, but yeah, we don't have any weapons though. I told her the bats inside her car. I told the bats inside her car, so I was like, you gonna go get it then? I was like, no. She said, you're gonna go get it and run it. I was like, I won't make it in time though. They'll chase me down. I was like, you know.
Well, dude, first of all, you have weapons in your house. You got knives.
I guess. I mean, but I mean, a bat's pretty good to hit him in the head.
Yeah,
You know?
but you gotta be at that point in time. You have,
But, okay, let's say
you have to be.
let's say you're alone
creative.
though. Okay, because then obviously it's the obvious question is like, you know, we're here. But saying you're alone and there's 10 people you know that you can pick up. It doesn't matter. You could be celebrities or whatever, you know. But who would you get?
honest, it won't be any celebrities. For me personally, it would be my family first, and then
You only got 10. That's it. 10.
that's why. So it would be my immediate family, which would be you, my wife, your wife, our parents.
Saying you didn't have a wife or nothing. You didn't have a brother. It was just you. Who would you go?
Oh, if it was just me.
Yeah, if it was just you, like you didn't have family.
So for
all your
sure,
family's
these are
dead.
the top 10
And
people
you can
that I
choose
would
like
pick
10
up.
badass, mofos, you know?
Chuck Norris, dog.
He's like
Cleanest one,
78,
dog.
bro.
It's
They're,
alright, dog.
they're all old, dude.
Drop kicks them, dude.
Their attributes for movies don't turn into the real life, dude. Like,
Oh,
you,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, come on.
it's like I'm
man.
saying, like, I'll get Rambo then, because, you know, that fool kills everybody.
Okay, so all right, for sure. If I was by myself, I'm gonna look for a pilot,
Okay, that's pretty smart.
a
Yeah,
pilot,
we're
a
okay.
doctor,
Yeah, of course, you need a medic.
a pilot, a doctor.
You don't need no lawyers here.
No, no.
There's no law here.
Is in between a surgeon or a veterinarian, because they can actually do little surgeries here and
Well,
there.
if it's the same thing, well, then there's no need for a doctor then. Like
No, because
yeah.
remember, some doctors, you know, they don't work all with their hands. You get me? They can do.
They're gonna learn today.
They can do
The
stitches and
zombie
stuff like
apocalypse,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'd rather get somebody that can do stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I would get so a doctor. Well, yeah, fuck it. Pilot, doctor, for sure. Those are the first two things I'm looking for, because I know that within, and then I'm looking for somebody in the military. And I'm looking for somebody high up in the military. I'm talking about like fucking.
How are you gonna get a high official, dude? You're not even in Washington.
You're telling me who I'm taking with me? That's one of the motherfuckers I'm taking with me. Why? Simple fact. They know all the fucking.
So you're just gonna pull up like, hey, get in my car.
Exactly.
Like, I
Cause, yeah, roll up, bitch. Because, dude, you figure if you get yourself a really high government official, high up there, right? You're not gonna have any need for any.
Well, it's like that movie World War Z, where that was like a high official, and then they even sent a plane to pick up his family. and stuff like that,
Exactly.
you know?
So you figured you
I
covered
guess.
on that.
I
you know what
guess.
mean? And it's not so much about being covered in the sense of being covered for a helicopter.
Yeah, but you see, you need muscle too, though. You need people that know
I'm
how
not
to.
done yet. I'm picking up at least 3 to 4
You
bouncers.
need some mercenaries, dude, not bouncers.
Well, you figure, fool, you're not.
Need some mercs up
if
in
you're
that.
being realistic, the two easiest things you can find here in California for sure are going to be a doctor and a pilot. Government officials are not really around here. He's not really around here. We do have some bases. The closest base to us is, if I'm not mistaken,
You are mistaken.
it's San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Far, bro. No, you have bases here in LA. What do you mean?
Where? There's no.
Where
there's-
was Pearl Harbor hit? Isn't that in here in Los
It's in Hawaii, fool.
Okay, never mind. Fuck.
Pearl Harbor was in Hawaii. It was shot in California.
It's too early in the morning, guys. Sorry, I didn't have coffee.
No, but from my understanding, the closest base here, it's not even a military base. It's more like, well, it is and it isn't.
Yeah, but if you
the
think about
Coast
it,
Guard.
if a zombie apocalypse started, you know, what is it? The military's not gonna go in. They're gonna just create what is it? How I say, like a barricade
That's what I'm
around,
saying.
like
So
a, you know, like
what I'm looking for is people that I know. Like, see, you gotta think of it in a mindset of what's around you. For sure, doctors, pilots. You know what I mean? That's around you because a lot of people fly.
that's
You know what I mean? So my first 5 would be doctor, pilot, police officer, because then I would have access to, you know, all their guns and, you know, riot shield, shit like that. And you know what I mean? And, well, most of them would be consisted of fucking policemen.
See, look at. I would do it differently. I wouldn't care if I was by myself. Obviously, I'll go and just get in my car and drive up to Colorado. Okay, because
The fuck's in Colorado?
Hold on, let me finish.
All right.
Colorado is like, it's just, it's like they do hunting there. It's like it's open field kind of thing. There are a lot of expertise. How to hunt meat. How to dry it. How to all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
So-
if it's a zombie apocalypse, he's gonna be infected, dude.
Who knows? We
Haven't you seen The Walking Dead?
but it hasn't got there yet. Relax, okay?
It doesn't work.
So I would drive up to no. That's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, but see where you messed up is that you don't want to stay in a populated city. Your first thing to do is to leave the populated
That's
city.
the best place to stay
Why?
because
So if
If
you're
you
getting
have
chased by
your-
50 zombies, how are you
hold
gonna
on,
attack?
you have your group, right? So you gotta look at it in the sense of realistic.
Realistically,
You have
being
a
in
group
a populated
of,
area
hold
is not
on.
the best.
Yes, because you have a group of 5 that are getting attacked. You have a group of 5.
You could just leave them.
No, not only that. Not only can you leave them, but your group, you're gonna get out of there eventually. But everyone else is getting attacked. So this is a perfect time to get all kinds of shit that you need, and not worry about. Obviously watch your back, but you can get out of there with your group while everybody else in that populated city is getting attacked, getting run over, getting killed, and you don't gotta worry about them. You just gotta worry about your group, get your shit, and bounce.
Yeah, no, I would leave the populated city and then just pick up stranglers, around
What if
like
they're
jump in my car.
infected?
You gotta check their body, make sure they're
All
bitten.
right, be like, flash me.
You gotta check their body, make sure they're not bitten. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure
What
that.
if it's not bitten? What if it's just airborne?
Then I'm already infected too. Then it doesn't matter. Then why we're searching for people? We're all gonna turn into zombies. That's pretty stupid,
All right, so what is your group?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm leaving a populated city right away. That's the first thing. Boom, I'm out. I'm not waiting here so they can drop a nuke on us and stuff. Like just to try to contain. Okay, I'm out. I'm leaving. And as I go, if there's stragglers, I'll pick them up with me. See, like, what do you do? This and that. Boom. And I don't care. Like, what is it? Obviously I do care if they're like fucking, murder somebody crazy and shit. But like, I mean, like if they're just like,
I killed 10 babies.
yeah, like I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, but I'll pick them up as we go.
Yeah.
I'll just pick up that my town has to go, and then we'll assert like, okay, this and that. Like, what can you do? What can you do? What can you bring to the table? Kind of thing. That's
Okay,
it.
now
That's it.
question is,
That's it. Who can bring
if
what?
one
to
of
the
us is
table?
infected, do you kill them?
See, look at if one of my group members, or what do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
if they're infected,
Yeah.
I put a bullet in their head. Like that's the best thing. I don't want them to turn. I'll kill them before they get turned, pretty much. Yeah. See, like, but I always have this theory. Like, if I get bitten, if there was a zombie apocalypse and I got bitten, like, I would just like no, my bad. If there was a zombie apocalypse and I was by myself, and like I would just get bitten and then just die. I don't want to be surviving like for fucking like trying to survive forever and shit like that. Nah.
See, look, and then me personally, a couple of my group are gonna be fatter than I am, because that makes them slower than me.
Why would you choose any fat people as the?
Because they're gonna be slower than me, so that means that if they can't get to me first, they're gonna have to get to the slowest people in the group, and that's them.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna have to pick up some stranglers like that, so they can just be like, "All right, guys, you guys lived a good life, not a
That's
long
it.
one."
You guys are done.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, like we said,
Hopefully you
Unit
guys
7,
liked it. Today we're shooting shit.
We got season 2 going on.
Season
We
2
got that new.
every single Sunday now for
we
sure.
got that new logo going on. It's crisp. We're working
getting
on
on
getting
an
our
intro and
song
outro.
and outro song. So we won't have to be using like royalty free stuff. So
Yeah, for sure.
hopefully we were able to get that. So next topics to come around would be the
Mhm.
Unit 731.
Like I said too,
the
if you
smiley
guys
face killers. If
if you guys have any topics, or you guys want us to talk about anything, just go ahead and leave comments on YouTube, leave our Twitter. We have everything on our YouTube, and also to our Facebook page. You can message us. If you want us, if you have even like pictures, like if you took a scary picture and something came out you want to show us, go ahead and email it to us.
Yeah.
We're down to watch it.
Yeah, we're down to see the video, explain it, things like that. Just
Try to
follow-
understand it. If
Yeah,
if
and
you don't
then
understand it, we can try to
add
be
us
like,
on the gram. Add us on Facebook.
No, not gram.
Oh no, Facebook.
Oh no, yeah, you do. We do have an Instagram. You have it.
I've never made a withdrawal one.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, but I'll make
Oh.
sure. I'll for sure hurry up
All
and
right,
make one.
cool.
But yeah, just make sure to add us on Facebook, everywhere on our socials, and also YouTube, guys. We appreciate the love and everything, and we'll get back to you. Okay.
And thank you for that one follower that's been with us this entire time.
All right, guys. Bye.